The new year brings a new gun control law to California, even after a federal judge ruled it unconstitutional. The state law, known as Senate Bill 2, signed by California Governor Gavin Newsom in September, went into effect January 1st. The legislation lists 26 sensitive places where gun owners, even those who have their concealed carry license, will not be allowed to carry a firearm. Some of those sensitive places include parks, zoos, libraries, museums, banks, churches, hospitals, public gatherings, playgrounds, and stadiums, just to name a few. The law also puts new requirements in place for those seeking a concealed carry permit, as applicants would need previous firearms training, to be at least 21 years old, provide character references, and complete a background check. Private business owners are allowed to put up signs stating if guns are allowed on their properties.
We feel very strongly that these bills meet the Bruin test, and they were drafted accordingly. So absolutely. But I'm not naive about the recklessness of the federal courts and the ideological agenda.
The Bruin test Governor Newsom is referring to was established in 2022 with the Supreme Court's ruling in New York State Rifle and Pistol Association v. Bruin, in which justices declared state gun laws must be consistent with the nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation. Shortly after Newsom signed SB 2, the California Rifle and Pistol Association sued to block the law from taking effect. On December 20th, U.S. District Court Judge Cormac Carney ruled against SB 2, arguing the law is sweeping, repugnant to the Second Amendment, and openly defiant of the Supreme Court. Writing the law turns nearly every public place in California into a sensitive place, effectively abolishing the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding and exceptionally qualified citizens to be armed and to defend themselves in public. Then on December 30th, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals put a stay on the ruling, allowing the law to go into effect. Newsom reacted to the appeals court's move, saying, quote, "This ruling will allow California's common sense gun laws to remain in place while we appeal the district court's dangerous ruling. Californians overwhelmingly support efforts to ensure that places like hospitals, libraries, and children's playgrounds remain safe and free from guns." The ruling against the bill will be heard on appeal, but for now, SB 2 is the law of the land in California.